What's up, internet? It's your dumbass Panicos Gaming, and we're back to breeding. So just a little thing. Last time I had a couple extra eggs because I forgot how to count. I also did not make sure this is all like centered. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyways, so yeah, that's why we're only gonna be grabbing 3 eggs to start here because we already have 2. What's up, Jed? It's going all right for me. How you been, man? Alright. Nice and quick. Watch, it's gonna take like forever for the last egg. Finally got shiny Feebas, took 430 eggs. It's not too bad. It's under odds. Now time to get another one right because you need a Feebas and a Melodic. Yeah, that's what I did with, or pretty much what I did with, Meryl and, Azuril. Because I already had a, shiny Azuril, or however the hell you're, supposed to pronounce that thing. And then, yeah, that was one of, like, my earliest, shiny hunts on stream. But yeah, that's when I got my, Azuril shiny and, like, 8 eggs. Feebas gets a god tier glow up. Well, I mean, so does Magikarp. So it was pretty fitting. But yeah, it is impressive that a Feebas becomes a Melodic. What's up, Neptune? Yes, for sex so you can gain the best method. I was gonna try and make some sort of joke there, but there was no way it wasn't gonna be both not funny and very offensive. So we'll just not go there. Don't know if I would call Gyarados a glow up. I mean, it goes from Magikarp, which is literally useless, to Gyarados, which is a giant ass fucking flying dragon snake thing. I guess calling it dragon probably isn't fair because it's not actually dragon type. You lost power for 4 hours today? Do you happen to live in Texas? But that sucks. Especially in summer. That's no good. Really anywhere it's no good. It's bad in the Southwest United States, but like, how the fuck did the Amish do this every day willingly? Well, part of it is just they're not used to having all the electronics and whatnot. So it's a lot easier to do it when you don't know what you're missing out on. North Carolina. 100 plus degrees and 60% humidity. Yeah, I'll pass on that. That is not pleasant. Yeah, fortunately Arizona is, it's hot as fuck, but most of the time, it's not too humid. There is, like, the, monsoon season that we're coming up on, which is, you know, 110 and 90% humidity at times, but besides that, it's mostly pretty tolerable. Only problem is when it's 118 degrees outside, it doesn't matter how humid it is, it just sucks. It is just oppressive how bad the heat is. Worst possible day for it. Yeah, that... I can't imagine dealing with the humidity. And certainly not without, like, power. No, I should probably actually bring the counter back up. I have it open, or I had it open, which is better than a lot, or sometimes when I stream. I'm actually pretty good about having the counter opened up when I start, but I still had it, like, in the background, so it wasn't going to do anything. Hopefully I can get this thing today, though. I mean, we're right at the 50% mark, so, I mean, we're in coin flip territory, which is not too bad. And we'll see. Since I did start on time today, I should be able to, do some Registeel to wrap up. It would be really dope if I could get both this Phione and the Registeel. But we'll see. I'm not hopeful on that. Best part is the reason it was out because a tree hit a power line literally at the entrance of the neighborhood, so you couldn't leave. Oh. Well, hey, at least there was actually, like, a reason for it and not, you know, hey, our power grid is a steaming pile of shit, Lamau, get fucked. Because, like, there is a lot you can do to keep trees from hitting power lines, but I mean, at least it's not like it's not just like, you know, the power company being poorly run. Shiny Registeel? What's that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's a fever dream or something right now, because it clearly doesn't exist. Speaking of doesn't exist, I don't think hatching eggs exists anymore either. So I got a free Master Ball from the Sword DLC. Does the other DLC? No. Just Crown Tundra gives you an extra Master Ball. The only other way to get more is the lottery, which there's ways to, like, make it more likely, but it doesn't do a whole lot. But if you're also just messing with the system clock, then you can get through it pretty quickly. But all that work for, like, one Master Ball is kind of a pain in the ass. Power Grid is also shit. Medium Storm is enough to knock it down for a little while. Ow. Yeah, fortunately, Arizona isn't too bad for that stuff. Granted, that's because if the power goes out during the summer, a lot of people die. But yeah, for the most part, it's pretty reliable. I can't think of... There's only been, like, once or twice that I've, I think I'm behind by one here, by the way. But I can only think of a couple of times where the power went out. Water's generally not an issue. Just, like... It's fairly reliable. Okay. Which mons would you say to save your Master Ball for? Anything that you might shiny hunt, but not through breeding, pretty much. So, you know, if you want to do, like, Cobalion or something like that. And not, Dynamax Adventures, obviously. Or you can just use it on the box legendaries, honestly, like what I did with my most recent playthrough of Sword. I think I caught Zacian with the Master Ball, and then Calrix as well. Purple shinies, yeah, purple shinies is a good reason to use the Master Ball. Trying to think what can't think of any legendaries that would be purple. I can't think of anything that you wouldn't breed for that would be shiny. Or that would be a purple shiny. I guess maybe Kyogre, but again, that would be a Dynamax Adventures. Why am I... God damn it. Alright, back up to this shit. Where I forget what I'm doing and I just start riding in a line without even any eggs. Yeah, Kyogre would be a good one, but it is Dynamax Adventures, so if you don't want to use the Master Ball, you don't have to. Is one of the Latios or Latios twins, are one of those a purple shiny? I know one of them turns green, I forget about the other one. There's quite a few water types that have purple shinies. Yeah, I know a lot of water types have purple shinies. It's just that a lot of those you can breed for. But I don't know about the one is green and one is like pink. Okay. Oh, you could use it for Ditto, actually, if you shiny hunt Ditto. That's not going to be a very pleasant hunt to do in Sword and Shield, but you can do it. Because either you can do raids for it, because there's that one island in Isle of Armor. I was going to pull up the map, but this is the wrong game for it. But the one that looks like it has like a crown on it almost. It's like near the training dojo or whatever. But just like out in the ocean. And it's the one that has it has Ditto and sometimes Execute on it. I do have 5, right? But yeah, if you throw a wishing star into Shiny Ditto is blue. That's right. Normal Ditto is purple. Shiny Ditto is blue. Never mind. Forget that then. Yeah, I don't know how I got those mixed up. My bad. But yeah, I mean, either way, hunting for Ditto is not great in Sword and Shield. In theory, you can get it down to 1 in 500 odds, but it has to have like the yellow aura thing on it, and it you have to encounter like 500 before you even get down to like the best odds. There's a den near the breeder in the wild area that if it gets the special den, it's a guaranteed ditto. Yeah, I know there's some other places, but the one in the Isle of Armor, even without being a special den, is always pretty much guaranteed to be ditto. There's like a 1% chance of it being Chansey or Blissey, but other than that, it's always ditto. That's how I've gotten a bunch of 5IV Japanese dittos, because I used my my save and shield is in Japanese. And so I just go over and throw a wishing star in, and once there's a 5-star, we catch it, and then, you know, just go from there. But yeah, the problem with raids, though, is that those are full odds, and Shiny Charm does not affect them. So you're going to have to do 4,000 Ditto raids to... Or it might take 4,000 Ditto raids to get a Shiny from that. Yeah, it's not great. It's a shame that the Shiny Charm doesn't affect raids. But, I mean, that's not, like, the end of the world, because it's, like, you know, it's a very different spawning mechanic and whatnot. It's not like with the Registeel, or the Reggies in general, where it's just like, nope, doesn't work on them. Get fucked. Did I get the free Shiny via mystery gift? I have not done that yet. Is it on Cerebi yet? I thought I checked it earlier. Once Firefox decides to work. I don't know why, but anytime I open a new Firefox window, opening like the first web page on it takes forever. I don't see it listed on Cerebi. Cerebi's pretty good about having that stuff uploaded, though. June 18th through 19th. I wish their event database thing wasn't like such a pain in the ass. You like the breeder one because the special are guaranteed 3+ stars? Well, once you beat the game, all raids are guaranteed to be at least 3 stars. In the game already got yours. Can't remember the code. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess if the code's out, I guess Cerebi just hasn't updated with it yet. It's fine. I got, you know, a day to do it. I do need to remember to do that at the end of the stream, though. Plus, I would have to go and open up Sword to do it anyways, and I don't feel like doing that in the middle of this. Bing supremacy. Listen, the only thing Bing is good for is looking at porn, let's be honest. I will give it credit where it's due, though. I say porn, but just videos in general, Bing is actually really good at looking up. It's just, you know, certain videos seem to be more popular than others. But yeah, I can't wait to get that, because then I'm going to have that entire evolution line shiny, which will be pretty nice. Oh, and I did make a list of all the Pokemon that I have left to get shiny in Legends Arceus. Or that I have yet to get shiny that I can get shiny in Legends Arceus, I guess I should say. So, I thought I was closer than I was, because there's a lot more Pokemon there than I thought I still needed, but Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna, like... It'll probably be a while before I decide to, like, you know, focus on Legends Arceus for getting shinies. Because after this, I do want to start focusing on Sword and Shield and just, at the very least, get all the Galarian forms. If not, get, or at the very least, get all the Galarian forms. And then try to get all of the new Pokemon in Sword and Shield. But that probably will not happen. There's too many there for it to be likely. Microsoft rewards are nice. That is true. That is a neat little system. Problem is you have to use Bing, so you know. Also, I know there's some sort of like Microsoft rewards system with Xbox as well. I forget if they're different systems or what, but there is a similar thing. Since I don't really use my Xbox anymore, or in fact it hasn't even been plugged in for like a year, but I do remember messing with that a little bit. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to check to see how many more I had left to hatch. You've been enjoying breeding. It's pretty fast. Yeah, it is. It can be boring for sure. But yeah, doing like 50 a day is not a bad plan. Since this VDSP takes so long, I don't really get a choice about doing 50 a day. Yeah, the nice thing about breeding is it's just like, there's not really a way to fuck it up, you know? It's not like you can accidentally knock out the Pokemon, or it uses a recoil move after you false swipe it, or, you know, any of the fun stuff. Or like, even with like, you know, Dynamax Adventures with the AI being virtually useless. I forget if I put a Destiny, there we go, try and actually get it out correctly that time. I forget if I put that, knot on the Ditto or not in this. The item that, instead of being guaranteed 3 IVs, I believe you get guaranteed 5. Or, you're guaranteed to carry over 5 IVs from the 2 parent Pokemon, rather than the normal 3. I guess I could... Could you imagine if Dynamax Adventures showed the shiny and you saw the AI throw your shiny away? No, I can't imagine that, because if it happened, I'd probably stop ever playing the game. That triggered me. God, I hated AI in Dynamax Adventures. Just like, why? Why do you suck so much? Like, occasionally the AI being dumb will actually help you. Because, like, the, you know... The opponent Pokemon will, like, be stupid sometimes, but... It sure does seem like 90% of the time it's... You know, the boss Pokemon is using all the right moves, and your AI just wants to use all the wrong moves. Or you get, like, the really fun thing where it's, a Pokemon that sets terrain or weather. Or you'll have, like, multiple of those on your team, and so they'll just keep on using the opposing moves and just changing the terrain. It's like, oh my god, why? The AI are a negative. The AI are a huge negative. I like the idea of Dynamax Adventures, but the AI just makes it so unbearable. At least for me personally. Plus, it doesn't help. There are some times where you will start an adventure, and like after picking the Pokemon, you'll like see the routes, and she's like, "How was I ever supposed to do this?" There's no way this is a successful run. Interested to see how they're gonna handle that stuff with Gen 9. I do hope we get some sort of like raid thing, because it is a good idea. It needs to be better. They could easily make the AI godlike. They made them like this on purpose. I mean, I don't mind them not being godlike. Just be better than useless, please. Because, like, oh my god, it's so many bad decisions that get made. Good typing, never heard of it. Yeah. That's like the biggest one, that the AI just like ignores what the typings are. Like when you're choosing paths and stuff, it's just like, come on. Why are you trying to take an electric type against the ground type Pokemon? What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Gen 9. I do really hope they just like... Obviously, it won't be Dynamax Adventures because there's not going to be any Dynamaxing, but I hope they do just, even just the base raids, just, flesh them out a little bit. Make them a little bit more interesting. Because, like, I do get that they don't want you to just, like, be able to just take a level 100 Pokemon in and just smash through it. But also, like, if you have to play with AI, it can't be too difficult. Even with decent AI, it can't be too difficult because it's still not going to be ideal. But, I mean, there was that, the Mewtwo raids, before Isle of Armor came out. Yeah, Isle of Armor. But those were, like, actually difficult. And, like, you pretty much needed a team to beat those. But there has to be, like, some middle ground there between, having to form a team in order to beat it and just being able to solo it every time, no matter what. Which, speaking of, there is a wild area event going on right now for Urshifu. However, you can't catch it. You're basically just doing it for the items, but there are, like, a lot of good items that you're getting from it. Because you're getting apricorns. I do have eggs on me, right? Yes. You get, I think, one of each apricorn. You get 6 large XP candies and 6 XL XP candies. And then you also get a max mushroom or whatever. The thing that you need to give Pokemon the Dynamax factor, or the Gigantamax factor. So I'm probably going to have to do some more of those. Because being able to just, like, get all of the mushrooms that I need would be really nice. I'm not really too concerned about the apricorns, just because getting, like, the rare balls is a pretty low chance from the Cramomatic, but I suppose I can just throw them in there and see what happens. Why is this song so quiet? What the hell? I know it's just the intro, but like, shit. Alright, next song. I was over waiting for that song to pick up. I really should just make like duplicates of each of like the Harris Heller playlists, and then just remove the ones that I don't want to deal with. The songs that have like really long intros or the like 30 seconds of dead air at the end, stuff like that. But that would require effort, and heaven forbid I ever do that. I muted the microphone. My bad. Usually NVIDIA Broadcast is pretty good about cutting that stuff out, but oh well. Nope, not this time. I love how the animation doesn't play properly for those things when you get stopped on them. There we go. Wonder if this will be another double or not. Wonder what we're gonna get up to for the percentage today. Oh, there we go, double. I think it'll probably be, so that was what, 15, and that got us about 1.5%, so probably get up near 55%. Probably like 54. We are officially at the point, though, where we are, oops, don't know why I'm still writing, where we're more likely to have gotten the shiny by now than not gotten it, so kind of have bad luck. But we are also technically under odds still, so. Come on. There we go. Oh, this reminds me, I need to check on my eggs in Pokemon Go. I've actually been not really caring about Pokemon Go lately because I got into I say lately, the last couple of days pretty much, because I got into Counterside on my phone, which is I like it. It's obviously it's gacha, but it seems maybe not fair, but they give you a ton of free shit, so it's like it's not as noticeably bad. My only issue with it, and this is really shouldn't be an issue, but it's just there's so many different like mechanics and things in that game, or like different things to upgrade, different currencies, all this shit. It's like, oh my god, please. But it seems pretty good. And for something that I don't plan on spending any money on, it should be alright. You've been wonder trading all your Feebas, gotta get your normal living decks going somehow. Yep, that's the best way to do it, really. Which also reminds me, I need to, at some point, actually organize like another box of Pokemon to trade over to you. Oh, and I looked at that, that other Pokedex tracker type site that you showed me. Which is, like, almost perfect. I hadn't realized how few, Pokemon actually have, like, a sex difference. Like, how, like, say, Venusaur, the, male has, like, longer whiskers, I guess. I thought there was more Pokemon like that. I didn't realize they pretty much stopped doing that after Gen 4. There's a couple exceptions, like Pyroar and stuff like that, but so yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, maybe I will do the sex differences because like it's not really gonna be that bad. But then I noticed that the like one layout on it that I like wanted to do, for some reason it'll have the base form in the box with the alternate forms, which is, so it'll be in the living dex. So like Deoxys is a good example. There you have a Deoxys in the living dex, but then it also has another it has like another Deoxys in the box for the alternate Deoxys forms, which I guess it says that the point is so that way you can compare between the like the alternate forms and the original form or whatever. But like, no, don't do that. That's so annoying that it does that. And it's like, god damn it, this like is almost perfect. But then they go and do that. So, still haven't committed to changing to a different site yet, but we'll see. Let me make sure, do we have 5? Yes, we got 5. Let me make sure I also don't have a bunch of eggs in a box somewhere. Forget where the eggs would even be. Oh. I think they were in this box. Would assume so. I moved around my entire setup in bed because I wanted to lie down as I play Minecraft. That's a pretty good reason to move it all around. It has everything you wanted. You just wanted a living dex that showed all the unknown. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I don't even mind, like, not doing all of the alternate forms, but, like, the big ones with Unknown and Alcremie and, Vivillon. Like, if there was one that had, like, at least the big ones, and then, you know, the regional forms and then the normal living decks, I'd be pretty happy with that. But, oh well. Oh, that also reminds me. I'm not going to bother to check it right now, because again, Firefox is not wanting to cooperate with me anymore. Or at least not work as fast as I want it to when I open it. But, I need to check to see if Pokedex Tracker is updated yet. It's impressive that that site is, like, trying to outdo Ilka with taking their sweet dear time updating. Like, come on. How is it taking this long to update that fucking site, man? Now your mouse isn't working, what the fuck? I'm assuming it's a... Actually, I don't know why I'd assume anything. Is it wired or wireless? I guess either way, just check where it plugs into the computer and make sure it didn't get loosened. Wireless. Battery's probably dead. Ah, yeah, that would do it too. I actually had to check my mouse to see if it was close to dead or not, because it has like RGB shit on it, but the scroll wheel will flash red when it gets near dead, which is nice. Takes time to add 10 Pokemon into a box. You can't rush perfection. The most ridiculous part is they already have all the fucking information. Because they do have a regional dex for Legends Arceus. They've had the regional dex for it since before the, Pokemon Home updated. I'm gonna check if any of these random-ass batteries in my room still have charge. Oh yeah, that's the thing about this one. It doesn't take, like, normal batteries. It's just rechargeable. Which is, like, good and bad. Good because, like, it's just a rechargeable battery, so you don't have to mess with it at all. But bad because if it is dead, then, like... Well, actually, being a mouse, it isn't too bad. But it does suck when, like, a peripheral is, the battery on it's dead, and it's like, okay, well, I wanted to use this, but now I have to wait for it to charge. Has RGB on a scroll reel. Reel, Jesus Christ. Man's a gamer. Yeah, I like this mouse. This mouse is, like, really nice. The only thing I don't like about it is the side buttons are, like, a little bit too sensitive. And, like, sometimes I'll accidentally hit them. I actually need to bind those to, like, not be bound to anything. Because I don't even use the side buttons ever. Except for accidentally hitting them. But yeah, it's like, has a decent charge, it's a reasonable weight, reasonable size, it doesn't suck to use or anything. Your mouse is like $20, ain't got no fancy recharging RGB. Yeah, I actually have another cheap Logitech one, which is does just take like normal batteries. Which I bought actually both of those mice at the same time. I was gonna use that that second one I showed as a for like a second PC or something, but funnily enough, I like something ergonomically. I kind of like that one more because it has more of like a thumb grip, and the scroll wheel has this fun thing that it does where it's I think you can probably hear that, but you can hear it like scrolling, and like it has individual steps on it. But if you hit this middle button, it just free spins, which is really cool. But the problem is that mouse doesn't work at all. I don't know why. It used to work, but actually, yeah, I don't remember why it stopped working. You have the G Pro wireless. It has almost no RGB besides the Logitech logo. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, RGB is just kind of unnecessary. And besides, like, what I have on this one, I think this is, like, perfectly fine for it. Like, I don't even know what else I would want RGB. I guess I would kind of like to get a mouse with more side buttons, even though I know I don't use them, but part of the reason why I don't use them is because there aren't really many buttons. But I kind of want to get one that's like one meant for MOBAs. Like, I know Razer used to sell one for League of Legends that was, it had 6 buttons on the side. So one for each, I think one for each item slot, right? Because, like, I used to have some Razer thing that it had, like, 12 keys on the side, which was, like, you know, in theory was a good idea. But the problem is trying to, at least for me personally, trying to, like, press the right button while, like, I'm not looking at it is just like, hell yeah, there we go. Oh, thank God. 396. Or, sorry, 369. Release it. Haha. Yeah, let me get right on that. There we go. So, yeah, slightly more like turquoise, I guess. And it has the yellow gem on the middle. Okay, let's go ahead and finish hatching the last one. And then I guess we'll head over and just work on Registeel for the rest of the night. Alright, let me just need to make a timestamp for this. Alright. You deserve it. This game's breeding is insufferable. Yeah, it's not great. It's just, I don't know why it takes so much longer. That's the weird thing. Because I don't think the boost on the Sword and Shield bike is enough to account for, like, all of how much longer it takes. Huh? Oh. I didn't realize I already had some in here. Alright. Let's see. View. Those there. Yep, there's our shiny. Alright. Awesome. I think I'd have like 40 eggs hatched by the time you get 5 eggs hatched and another 5 picked up. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, part of it is that, Phione pretty much has, like, one of the highest, like, step requirements. Because I think it's, like, 10,000 is the base rate or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's load into Pokemon Home. You were untangling your earbuds and came back to a shiny. Yep. Got the Phione. Very happy about that. Oh, I should probably mark down what that count was as well. And we can get rid of my temporary count one as well. Nice. Okay. Close you. There we go. I'm like trying to do two different things at once here, and it's making my brain hurt. Alright. Okay, there we go. Almost hit the wrong button. Let's see, where is it? Probably this one? There we go. Nope, not Manaphy. Also, I love how Phione looks bigger than Manaphy here, even though I'm pretty sure Manaphy is the larger of the two. Alright, awesome. Oh, let me go mark down the Pokedex tracker before I forget. Also, I can check to see if it's updated. It probably hasn't. But I can check. Boy, would you believe that it hasn't updated yet? Crazy. I'm just so shocked by that. Alright, where is it? There we go, 489. So according to Pokedex Tracker, I have 216 shiny Pokemon. Except, not really, because it's, that doesn't count the Legends Arceus stuff. So it's actually closer to, like, 250 at this point.